I would have.
Or we could just do this. Welcome back to Just Your Average Podcast. I'm Chris, that's Chad.
Other Chris.
I don't give a shit, it's Chris.
Doesn't matter.
I was talking to Chris.
Nothing matters.
Let's talk about your shitty computer and how it still doesn't work.
Hey, it's working now.
Yeah, okay, shut it and then open it again. Tell me how much it works.
Take like 20 minutes. So, Chris,
China's bad, things are terrible, get over it.
how's your new job, Chris?
Thing? I'm not allowed to talk about it.
You can't say it was good.
Genuinely, I'm not going to talk about it because I'm not going to get fired over mentioning it. I told them I have a podcast. If they watch this, I'm not losing my job for it.
You can't say
No.
good job? They don't know where you work.
I don't...
I mean, you told them you have a podcast, so if they want to look for you...
They can find me in a heartbeat. I'm not doing that.
Wah.
Alright, look. You get a real job,
Person-
then talk to me.
We do have a real job.
Our job.
No,
Chris
not
is-
him. You.
I have
You
the
wanna
same
fight
job
me?
as him.
You fight me? They're not going to fire you because you talk about it on a podcast.
I don't know. We have the Germans coming after us now.
Not all Germans are Nazis.
Yeah, that was the message of last episode.
That's the message of this episode. Not all Chinese people are bad.
Yeah, they are.
Just most of them.
Like 99.9%.
Yeah, that still leaves like a solid couple million.
Those ones are the ones that are living in America.
Yep.
Did you guys watch the South Park episode?
I feel bad, so I am going to say sorry.
I don't.
I got salty with it,
Fuck
so
China.
don't. No, to him. So don't fucking text me later and be like, you were mean to me. It's like, I understand I was mean, but I'm also not going to jeopardize
what's
this, seeing
happening.
how it's only day number 1. This first day, I'm not losing my job.
Oh, we're still talking. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that.
No, I thought we were on China now. No, I don't watch...
China number 1.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Taiwan number 1. Dude,
It's Matt.
that's fine.
Hello.
Tell him he shouldn't call. Put
I
your
told
phone
him
on
to call you,
silent.
douche.
Are we
Put your
doing-
phone on silent.
Chris is crabby right now.
No, Chad's just bad.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Think I can hear him?
Doubtful. Turn
Hold
up the
on.
phone.
Let me get something over here. Some ingenuity.
So anyways, yeah, Taiwan number 1, China sucks.
Beijing and...
Did you watch the South Park episode with China?
Who, me?
Yeah.
This is
No, I did not.
It was pretty funny.
You also don't have to shout, he can hear you still.
Can you hear me, Matt?
So he shouts louder.
I could totally hear you.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Matt from Devoted Saint Retro.
Hello.
It'll splash up on screen, you guys will see it. It'll be a thing.
This is Chris. Other Chris.
Interesting.
You see
Hello.
Chris's hand.
Hi, sexy.
What up?
So what do you think of that whole China banning a whole South Park off the internet? Do you hear about that?
They can do it, it doesn't matter.
It's a dictatorship.
Yeah.
It's a lot worse than that, but...
The episode was actually pretty funny.
Hashtag communism.
Yeah, gotta love them commies. Would you get off your phone?
What is this? I'm allowed to do what I need to do. Someone didn't put their phone on silent. Still didn't put their phone on fucking silent.
Oh my god.
Janky as fuck.
Jesus Christ. Needless to say, I don't give a shit. Let this get banned in China. Taiwan's amazing. Hong Kong's the greatest fucking country on the face of the planet, and China needs to eat ass with North Korea. Anything else? Xi Jinping looks like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, that was pretty funny in the episode. They
Winnie the Pooh's
put
still
Winnie the
cuter.
Pooh and Piglet in like an internment camp.
You know why, though, right?
Yeah, 'cause he looks like the...
Because he banned Winnie the Pooh in
Yeah.
China because people said he looks like him.
It's all about Americans need to have integrity.
It's the rest of the world's a joke.
I just think it's horrible that everybody's like bending over for China now.
It's not when
Like,
they
what
own
happened
90%
with Blizzard?
of everything.
Blizzard had a Hearthstone player come out in support of
Hong Kong.
democracy in Hong Kong. So,
Yes.
out of fear, they blacklisted the kid, fired him, took away all his endorsements, basically screwed this person over who was making them money because they were scared of China.
So they took away his prize winnings and they banned him for a year from playing Grandmasters, which is top tier. They reduced that to 6 months and they gave him back his winnings, but there was
But
another one that said they were going to give him winnings too.
It doesn't matter though. The
It's
fact
the fact
is
that they did it.
They fucking...
It's wicked fucked.
Yeah, well, the what was it, the CEO of Blizzard came out and said and responded to that when you're accepting your winnings, you're supposed to be talking about the game at hand instead of anything political or anything not game was.
That's just so he could
So
cover
they
himself, though.
Yeah, it was just wordage and verbiage for them to say,
Yeah, but if
hey,
that's the
we
case, how
made a
come
big
football players can
mistake.
kneel?
and that was us fucking up.
Because freedom of speech in America.
Yeah, so the kid should have.
Yeah, but again, Blizzard decided, it was like,
How much?
China!
How much does Blizzard make off China? Did he say?
It's less than America.
They get what, 3.7 billion a year, and it was, I think Jake figured it to be like 300 million.
Yeah, still a good amount of money.
It's just, I think their shareholders probably own the majority of Blizzard, but it's not like China outright. It's a bunch of shell corporations and stuff.
Yeah, and they're probably looking forward to the future, being like, we can make a lot of money off China.
Probably 10 cents.
Billion people in China.
And how much money you think they're not documenting that they make too?
Yeah, you gotta remember everyone launders.
Yeah.
There's no like accurate number, which kind of sucks.
You guys should watch that South Park episode. I don't like the new South Park that much, but this one was pretty funny.
Probably not.
I'm not 12. I don't watch cartoons.
Yeah, right. You can watch Prom.
Anime's not a cartoon.
I drew a bird.
Yeah, you like anime too, you jerk.
I don't like all anime. I like my anime.
Most anime.
But it's still technically hand drawn, so it's technically a cartoon.
That's fine. I'll accept it.
I like cartoons. I
It's
don't
Japanese cartoons. It's better than American.
You ever seen Looney Tunes? Looney Tunes are pretty rad.
The Animaniacs. Come on.
Yeah, man.
care. I miss that show. You know they're rebooting the anime.
Yeah, we all turned out completely fine. I have this
Look.
weird twitch though.
Completely is a strong word to use, Matt. We should show them our
That's true.
group chat on Instagram. They'll know how fine we are.
I
Yeah.
can't believe you yelled at me about that joke I made today after all the shit you talk about.
Which one?
I don't even remember what did we talk about.
I don't fucking know. I can't.
Probably can't say it on camera.
I mean, I could probably just bleep it. It doesn't matter at that point.
I'll say it on camera.
Sure.
I don't give a shit. What am I supposed to say?
What was it that you and your brother yelled at me that we said?
I think I was making.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Just Your Average Podcast, Matt.
It's peer talk, man.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, all we
I've
do
been
is
around
walk.
enough. I've been around since episode 30?
Yep.
35,
Ooh,
something like
aren't
that?
we important?
All,
You're a piece of shit. I love you all.
no, all Chris and I do is walk around, check cars, and
Talk about terrible things.
yeah,
Like life.
True.
it's a pretty sweet job.
I do this. You do what? You're irritating me. Why do I get notifications on things? Let's talk about that for a second. Why does Twitter decide to push notifications to you that you don't care about, but you still have to look at anyways?
You can turn it off.
I could turn a lot of things off, but I don't.
Don't complain about it, bitch.
I've never used Twitter before.
Damn. I didn't quite hear Mr. Hypocritical over the sound of his fucking computer not working all the time.
Hey, I have no control over that. I don't have money to get a new one.
Oh, you do. Just put fucking $10 aside every week. Christmas.
Learn to bug.
Taxes. Sell your ass on the street.
Always ass play.
Alright, sell your mouth on the street.
I'm sleepy, so I'm gonna be like hypercritical of everyone. Instead of like making my own jokes, I'm gonna tear everyone else's
Just
apart.
finish
I
your
don't
beer,
care.
Chris.
Dude, I'm in that mode where it's like I'll drink, but I'll never get drunk. You know?
Also, we're going to quote it here now. Chad and I, well, or me, I might take... Did it stop recording?
It says words.
Yep. It's fine. We're going to keep talking. Anyways, you're going to hear me as I get louder. Chad and I are going to take an adventure, or I'm just going to take an adventure to New York so I can film a podcast episode with Matt and AJ because, well, that's the next thing in the long list of things that need to be done.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be awesome. We can hang out, go to a couple of cool places around here. Hey, you can even take the ferry across too.
No, I want to drive.
That's a perfect
it's not that
segue
bad.
into me and Chad's new segment that we're now forcing upon you. We're gonna call it Lunch Plays. And on our lunch break, me and Chad will play a video game for an hour.
Look, playing with your dick doesn't count.
Nah, it's fun. It'll be cool.
Take a joystick. We control the game
Yeah.
with it.
I'll only watch it if you play Super Smash Brothers. Oh wait, Chad doesn't have a Switch.
Hey!
No, we play every other fighting game that's better. Oh.
Smash is okay. If the netcode was better.
If Nintendo actually knew how to code their internet.
Well, Nintendo was on that whole single player only for the longest time, and then they were like, fuck, Smash is the only thing making us money, better make it multiplayer.
When are we going to have our new fighting game tournament? Because
Oh
we
my
really
God.
want to do Mortal Kombat 11.
When you sort it out.
Chad,
Yeah. Why don't you organize it this time?
I will.
tried
Do you have
organizing
Mortal
the
Kombat
Smash
11?
one.
This table is falling apart.
Do you have Mortal Kombat 11, Matt?
Oh yeah, I
fix it
do.
either.
I
Oh,
think
nice.
AJ does. Actually, I think almost everybody except for
I
Leslie.
think
does.
everybody owns Mortal Kombat 11. It was a big game.
I don't.
Well,
Well, you don't need it. We
yeah. Everybody knows somebody
Yeah.
that owns it.
But they need Chris's or his
Plus?
PSN number.
I got this, Chris, so we can use it. He can bring his PlayStation over.
Yeah.
Because he has all the DLC and stuff.
Every single piece of it.
I mean, it would also help if Chad's didn't break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your main phone person?
Matt.
Matt, who do you main?
Who do I mean? I haven't played in a while, and I'm terrible at it, and I know
Oh.
I'm terrible
So
at
I'm
it.
gonna just win the tournament then.
Hey.
Okay, are we throwing money down?
Cool, we got an ace. No, God, no.
Dang.
Oh, we gotta make that championship belt, though.
I'll just...
Oh, wait. The other person you owe money to now?
Hey, we haven't made it yet, so I don't owe anybody money. I just owe Matt money.
You owe Matt money? Matt, you're getting your shirt in the next 2 weeks, by the way. Have fun with that.
Yeah, Chris stole it from my
Thank you.
house.
It's because Chris is going to ship it to you whether one way or the other.
Nice. And then I'll send Chris some sweet swag.
Just send me a
God
picture
damn it,
of you.
Matt.
That's all I want. I just want a picture of you so I can put it next to my bedside table.
Well, how about this? When you come down to New York, we'll just take a picture of us without shirts on.
Oh
There
my
you go.
God. I got so wet.
Speaking of horrifying things, what are some crazy childhood fears you guys have had when you were kids?
Paper cuts. I'm still terrified of them to this day. I don't grab paper out of someone's hand. I grab
Don't
it
do
like
it.
this. I always... Because I don't want to get cut.
So when you watched Jackass when they were doing that,
Yep, and the eyeballs and all that shit. Nope.
I have a story for you then, if you don't like paper cuts. My grandfather was a lithographer, so you
Oh,
would
yeah.
have to have giant sheets of paper.
Nope.
40
That's a
feet
nightmare.
He's getting
Guy-
red.
legitimately, like-
guy caught the freaking paper right across his eye.
Nope.
Paper cut on his eye.
Okay, alright. Yeah.
You win.
Thank you.
we're just gonna lock Chris in a room with a bunch of floating paper everywhere.
Like, you know that cash thing?
Yeah, but
where
he
you
can
like
survive
grab-
that.
Like, fuck that.
Like, that's fine.
Fetal position and wait for it to end.
That's how you probably win. You go into fetal position over all the
Yeah,
money.
just-
It's just like, yep, alright.
What was one of your biggest childhood fears, Matt?
Well, I would have to say I have two. One is a fear of heights, but I kind of overcame that one when I was probably a couple years ago. I jumped out of an airplane when skydiving.
Jesus Christ.
You lucky bastard.
That's amazing.
The other one is I had an irrational fear of E.T.
Eating.
E.T.
Still to this day, I've
Oh,
never
E.T.
seen E.T.
Is it just his finger that glows? You're afraid he's gonna probe you?
I was for some
probably the
reason when
voice.
I was a kid, I was around when a movie
Aroused?
came
I
out.
thought you were gonna say
was
aroused.
Me too.
so fucking afraid of it. I have no idea why.
Do you remember the bat
Still,
from
I've never
Fern
seen
Gully?
it. But when you want to
Oh,
the
yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up thing
That was
is,
Robin
I was
Williams.
fine with aliens, like the actual like Predator versus aliens. Those aliens, I was totally fine. with.
Can't drink
Didn't
anymore,
scare the
Ron.
hell out of me.
My face is getting warm. And I
That's
know
weird.
E.T. scared the hell out of me.
You know what scared the hell out of me? Mac and me. Remember that shitty alien?
No.
That
Oh my
one?
god, yes.
It's more of a joke 'cause it's so
Oh,
bad.
okay, I was gonna say.
What about you, Chris?
Nothing really.
Oh, stop being a pansy. You know you're afraid of something.
Everybody's scared of something. You know what he's scared
The
of?
dark.
Commitment.
I was gonna say a lot of things.
Dark basements. When you turn off the light when it's all lit up and you run up the stairs like a scared little bitch.
Yeah.
Still do it because it's fucking terrifying in my basement.
When I was a kid, I used to always do like the leap of fate to my bed because I was afraid somebody would try to grab my legs.
Faith, not fate.
I used to sleep with my head towards the door, figuring if someone were to break in to murder me, I'd rather them stab me in the head than my feet first.
See, I was the opposite. I never wanted to be facing the door with my head, so...
I want it done as quick as possible. If they're gonna get me,
So that's what we were talking about earlier.
But wait,
You're
if
more
they're
of
gonna
a...
stab, why are they gonna? They're gonna go up to where your head would be and stick.
right. But if my head's right,
Yeah, but
by
he
the
wants to
door,
die
it's just
fast. He
boom.
doesn't want to get stabbed in the
Yeah, but they're not paying
dick or-
attention to that.
I think so. If they see long shaggy kid laying.
See,
there, like, "Pop, pop."
What do you guys more? Because Chris is more of the escape than bite.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna fight.
I flee.
I want to fight till my last breath. I don't give a fuck.
I like poisoning
I
people.
I have guns, so of course.
Yeah, like I'll run away.
I'm gonna go move to Matt's house.
And when I'm like 300 yards away,
Chris is just like a Black Widow murderer. Just
Mm-hmm.
Well,
poisons
it's
out
actually kind
everybody.
of funny. I actually just taught my. So I went shooting with my mother-in-law yesterday, and I
Fun
taught
time.
her how to shoot a gun for the first time.
So if you fuck
What'd
over
she-
her daughter, she's gonna kill you.
what'd she shoot?
She shot a 20 gauge shotgun.
Oh, alright. Starting simple.
We did trap.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I haven't done trap in years, man.
If we come to New York, you're taking us shooting.
No.
I like your whites, by the way.
Absolutely.
Dude, shooting is so much
Why
fun.
don't you want to go shooting?
Have you ever been?
No.
Dude,
It's
the
so
shit.
fun.
The reason I can't do it is because I don't have
So
any money
much
for
fun.
it right now.
Oh, but he'll pay.
I'm not gonna make him pay.
He just said, I'll take you.
I'm not gonna fucking make him pay.
Ah.
I have standards. They're high standards.
Ammo's cheap.
Dude, for you shooting all day on like say a Sunday or something like that, it's like $18, and I just supply the rounds and the gun, and we're down. We're having fun. For
Okay, I'll
hours.
still give you $20, $2 tip.
Alright, that works. You're going shooting when you go to New York.
As long
now.
as it's your tip.
Sweetheart. God damn, you know how to get me. I found my new gay fan fiction.
So you're telling me when you were a kid you weren't scared of nothing?
I was just afraid of the dark. I didn't really care about much else.
Yeah.
I still don't care about much else. We went to Boston. My girlfriend's afraid of stepping into the street. I walked in front of cars. They're beeping at me. I was like, okay, thanks, bye.
You gotta be respectful.
When I used
Fuck Boston. Boston sucks. People in Boston suck.
the song Werewolves of London used to make me cry because I was terrified of werewolves.
That's awesome.
So when Werewolves of London would play, I didn't even listen to it. I just heard the word werewolf and I'd start screaming until my parents would change the radio.
It's like the SpongeBob meme where he's like, he's afraid of the word werewolf. Oh, Lancrethorpe. Oh, you're scaring him, Patrick.
Yeah, it was bad. I saw American Werewolf in London when I was like 4.
What about Teen Wolf?
Fucked me up. I never saw Teen Wolf. I don't like that kind of shit.
But would that have scared you, do you think?
Probably. If it has anything to do with... Even now when I think about werewolves, I'm like, fucking scary shit, dude.
The only like kind of made up creature that I'm really afraid
Werewolves are real, bro.
of. Aliens.
Aliens are pretty...
Yeah, aliens freak me out.
Have you ever seen
Especially-
that, Fire in the Sky, I think it's called?
It was okay.
But the abduction scene
Yeah.
is pretty fucking brutal. The rest
Yeah.
of the movie sucked.
Do you like aliens, Matt?
I could do. Well, obviously, I was afraid of ET, so I mean,
Yeah, that probably would have scared the shit out of me, man. It's the teeth and the
But-
claws and knowing that, like, you just can't get away. And it's gonna
well,
kill you
I
when-
think that was mainly my problem when I was a kid. It was like ET freaked me out because he was too like happy.
Docile. You knew there was
Like-
something there.
Like, I would much rather a more terrifying like alien.
Like
So
a
you know
xenomorph.
it's mean.
You're one of those people...
But
You don't get scared of, like, scary masks. You get scared of the mask that has the blank expression, right? Is that creepier to you? Like a,
kinda.
like a
Well, I
blank
also
expression?
during Halloween, I stand outside and I scare the shit out of little kids.
Yeah.
That's what I
I mean,
do.
who doesn't? That's the
my
best
job.
part.
10 out of 10. Dad of the year. I'll say that then. Something I did... I'm not afraid of it, but it freaks me out a little bit, is if you play Alien Isolation, there's an enemy called the Android. It's a white face
Right,
with bright red eyes, and it's just like... It just skeeves me out.
It's like, you know the scene in Akira when Unit 1 like,
Yep.
goes crazy
Yep.
and it's eating the thing and then it looks up and it's just the red circles? Like, that's fucking creepy.
Yeah, it'll give me the heebie-jeebies, but I'm not afraid of it.
Well,
Like, I'm afraid of the dark. Like, I'm afraid of things that I know are tangible, even though the dark is not technically tangible.
Dark water scares me. I'm not necessarily afraid of the dark, but I don't like going in water where I
Oh, like
can't see
swimming in
anything.
the ocean. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
terrified of the ocean. I think
Yeah.
we should nuke the ocean. Fuck it. I
What
hate
was your
it.
scary ocean story again?
His?
Didn't you have
not.
one?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just fucking terrified in general. I don't like
Yeah.
it. There's things in there that I don't know and I want them dead.
I just remember I just got bit by a crab.
Like my hopes and dreams.
I got bit by a fish.
That's hot.
A little sunfish. He bit me on the back and I
Oh,
fucking
alright.
slapped him. Is that Camp Yagu?
I went to camp when I was in Boy Scouts, but that was about it.
Yeah, I went to... Did you go to Yagu?
I think.
Which
forget.
Sandy Beach, Medicine Bow, 3 Point? Which one were you? Nah.
No, I was like, holy shit.
Did you get in far? Did you age out or did you leave early?
Left early because I became poor and
afford the
circumstances
trip.
raised. Yeah.
I think that's why I stopped going. I used to go to like a summer camp where it was just like every day my parents would drop me off. It would be like a daycare.
Secretly, it was because I was touched as a child.
Whoa.
No, I wasn't.
I don't even know what you said.
He said he was molested, and then he
Oh.
said he wasn't.
I wasn't. Something just happened on my computer, and I don't know what it is.
Sorry about that.
It's fine.
It's fine.
What's that?
It's a shipping from Walmart.
I was getting an Amazon Prime order.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Me and my wife, we didn't feel like going out tonight to go to the grocery store, so we're like, fuck it, we'll just order Amazon.
Go for it.
Trump steaks.
That's a convenience that I wish we had in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have instant Amazon Prime, and that's something that pisses
That's
me
because
off.
fucking Gina bungled getting the distribution center.
Look, Gina bungled a lot of things.
We could have had that, man.
Like the fucking highways, they're still not done.
They'll never be done.
No, they won't.
But she keeps getting donations.
She's gonna win again. And again.
She only gets Providence and Pawtucket. Everywhere else votes against her, but because Providence and Pawtucket are such high population.
Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that. Well, no, I don't like Fung.
I like what he did for Cranston.
I just
Put
want
that
someone
sticker on your car,
better.
by the way.
I told
He has an Alan Fung sticker on
I
his
told
car.
my parents, I was like just talking to them. I was like, you know, political bumper stickers are the dumbest shit in the world. Because if your guy loses, you look like an
And
asshole.
you were like,
and then the next day I wake up, bung, and I was like, fucking asshole.
they were like, gotcha.
That's why I laugh at all like the Hillary stickers you still see on people's
Dude,
car.
I love the fucking the gore stickers. Those make me laugh.
That sucked.
Now Hillary's like,
It went off again.
Thank God you noticed.
Well, I'm
Hillary's
staring
like,
right at it.
I think I need to run again.
I mean, look, if Hillary
Oh,
Clinton
yeah.
runs, she's not going to win. But
And it'll
I
be
mean,
really funny.
Yeah.
It'll be so funny.
Who's the Asian guy that's running currently?
Yang.
Everybody's like super hyped about him winning, but it's like,
Yeah, just because of UBI.
I just
'Cause
want
no one wants to
$1,000 a
work.
month.
yeah, but I mean, universal basic income. If you want my honest opinion, it will do more than what anything else has done so
Eh.
far. It's shitty. Like it
Who-
will have its fall back.
Who's
but-
paying your universal income?
The rich people.
All those rich people that just left the country?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
shit.
coming back.
Oh, no, they're not.
They're coming back.
I mean, look, they moved to fucking what? Singapore?
China, Taiwan, anywhere that doesn't have labor laws. They'll just go over there.
That's fine.
And then we lose them.
I don't give a fuck at that point. All right, really? I get you're really hot, but like you could stop shutting off. You're gonna lose video for a little while. Get over it, guys. But anyways,
Yeah.
look. What do you want? You fucking fork over some cash to let us get a new camera. I'll fight you. How about we sell your new baby on the black market?
It's fucked up, man.
Patty would probably kill me, but I don't give a shit. We need a new camera.
I know people.
Start pumping them out, Chad. All right, look. I just tried to cut it back in, but now you're ruining it for
Yeah,
me.
we'll cut it back when the video comes. They'll be like, "Where's Timmy?" We'll get a new
So,
one.
Chris,
Look, clap sync, motherfucker.
One,
No.
two,
Just do a
three.
fucking clap sync. You take 20 minutes to do it, and you hold your hands there for 10 seconds. I'll fucking drown you in a goddamn pool of your own blood. Or Chad's blood.
You know what's pretty insane that I saw?
My dick.
Do you hear what Sweden's doing with the microchips?
yeah, they're microchipping their own people.
Yeah, so you put the microchip in your hand, like right here, and you can go up to like vending machines, go anywhere, and just put your hand up, and it's like your credit card's
Dude,
there
I
and
saw
everything.
Ghost.
I don't... Man, it's real hot. Unless the battery died, in which case it might have. That sucks. I don't
That
care.
sucks.
Would you do that?
Sure.
No.
I feel like they're just tracking you.
Yes. They
I'm not
already track you through your credit card and everything else.
I'm not afraid of them tracking.
And
me.
Also-
your phone.
And your phone. And they're probably measuring your biorhythms and stuff like that. Like,
That's fine
oh,
by me.
his heart rate's
Especially if
escalating.
you have like an Apple Watch or anything like
Yeah,
that.
man,
of
like-
course.
Don't start putting chips in your body because the government told you to. That doesn't sound like a good idea at all.
Yeah. It's basically like it starts your car.
And then,
It unlocks your house
Hillary
door.
will just delete you like she deleted all of her emails.
All right?
And people's hands are just going to be getting chopped off to get in the houses
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
it's
Oh,
Toasty.
fuck, dude. I didn't even think of that. Dude, that's... I saw Ghost in the Shell, man. I don't want to get body harvested. Fuck that.
All right, so you guys. are
Yeah,
losing
China's
video for a
already
bit,
fucking
but get over
harvesting
it.
mad organs. Imagine if they start putting implants.
So we need to get a new camera.
Did
by
you
the
hear
way.
about that scientist?
Sorry.
I don't care. This one's mine now.
That scientist
always
who,
been mine.
who thought he came up with a chip to put in your brain that would increase your brain power or something like that.
That's called a lobotomy.
So he tried to do it in the United States, and they were like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
So he went to Guatemala, and found some doctors to do it with him, and
To
now
fry his brain?
oh, he's fucking brain dead. He can't move the left side of his body. He can't think or talk anymore, and it's just like, you did it to yourself, dude. He
Would
did
you
the
ever get him-
surgery to himself with help, and then duh.
I mean, there was the Russian doctor who gave himself an appendectomy, but that's significantly less, trying than, I'm gonna open up my brain case and fucking poke around with a knife.
Matt, would you ever get a microchip?
Hell no.
Yeah, that's a sensible fellow.
See, here's my thing about it. Like, they're already fucking tracking me. I don't give a shit what the fuck they know about me anymore, because I'm just like, whatever. You already know how much I make, what I need to pay on taxes, you know where I live, you know what I'm doing, and how often I'm jerking off. You got all my basic information. I don't care.
Okay, but are you okay with
You're putting something that the government wants into your body.
I don't.
Absolutely.
So if
not.
it were
they're already brainwashing kids to think that the climate change thing is happening, and
I mean, well.
so absolutely not.
So wait, do you think climate change is happening?
No.
Okay.
It's climate change is happening.
one of
It's just
those
a
people-
natural occurrence in the
Yeah,
earth.
it's not as bad as everyone's saying it is. That's the way I look at
I
it.
mean, if you look,
Want to give us your theory about what would make the climate better?
Oh, I have this brilliant plan to solve climate issue. So you know how
I can't air half of this episode.
No,
oh my god!
Check this plan out. It's fucking genius.
No, he didn't.
If you donate $10 on Patreon, we'll release this in full.
So
to only
this
give
isn't
people.
this isn't my plan. I heard a climatologist.
Chris
talking
does not
about
support this.
And now I'm gonna have to cut this.
He said that even though per capita, that phrase that everyone likes to use to win arguments, the United States is the biggest polluter on the planet. In actuality, it's China, Indonesia, and India.
Yeah.
If we
and China.
if we nuked those three countries off the face of the earth within a
nuke them?
What's all
your fascination with nukes?
because it purifies through flame and light.
It also ruins, the rest of the planet.
Only for
because
a couple hundred years. Look at Hiroshima. Hiroshima ain't that bad.
Nuclear bomb ever purifies through light.
Didn't they say in the study though that even with the nuclear arm,
Right,
it'll
even
still
with the fallout
be better?
and damage to the environment, in the long run, nuking those three countries off the face of the earth will save the planet. Isn't that fucking insane? They pollute so much, nuking them would be a better option.
I could give you better options, but we're not gonna.
What? Tell them to stop burning coal?
No!
Yeah, we can't. There's a billion of them, and they don't give a fuck about the environment. Nuke them. Fuck it.
Yeah, 99.9%.
What are they gonna do? Stop us? We're America. Fuck you. Nuke everything.
Clap sync.
I can't believe the Germans
Classic.
made us work on Columbus Day today.
Fucking Germans.
Do you see that statue?
Gives a fuck. Fuck Columbus Day.
Do you see that statue
Why?
in Providence that was vandalized and stuff?
Yeah, sure. Columbus raped and murdered a bunch of people.
Oh
Fuck 'em.
my goodness. No, he didn't.
Look, a lot of people did.
Okay, yeah, but that's like going you fucking, he raped. Everyone
I had
was
too
raping.
much to drink.
Everyone was raping. They started scalping. It wasn't a thing in Europe. No one took scalps, and then we went to North America, and they're ripping people's heads off all the time and using them as trophies.
Didn't the Vikings technically go to America before?
First, but
They
no,
made it
no,
to Canada.
Listen, Columbus was the first of the actual seafaring
Because he sailed the ocean blue.
people who actually were circumnavigating the globe. He was the first one to reach it to the Americas. Not necessarily America, the Americas. And and everyone says he committed genocide. Genocide is knowingly decimating a population.
Yeah, that was America later in life when they forced all of them across the...
He didn't know anything about germ theory. He didn't know what caused smallpox because 1400 is fucking close to 600 years ago.
Yeah.
He doesn't. We just started figuring this shit out now. So how could he have seen that coming?
I can see him
So let's have a
severely
hard take
outmatched.
right here. Do you think Christopher Columbus gets a bad rap?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think people just want to find something to complain, and nobody loves destroying history more than commies, and guess who's complaining about fucking Columbus? Bunch of fucking liberal commies.
What do you think about the liberals, Matt?
Some liberals are good. Commies are bad.
I say we can, if you really wanted to have peace and everything, and just a little background on me, I'm a conservative Republican. I voted for Trump.
Me too. But I'm a moderate.
And you know what? I don't mind and talking with somebody, but if you're gonna argue with me and just say I'm wrong and give me no facts, then I'm sorry, we can't talk. And I'm like, seriously,
Dude.
like, where are your facts? Where's your
Who
rhetoric?
needs facts when history is on their side?
Exactly. If you look at everything, if you look at everything, everyone blames the Republican Party and conservatives for racism. Okay,
We're gonna get
where's
into a weird
racism?
place pretty
What,
soon.
historically,
We're
what have we
already
done?
in a weird place.
We freed the slaves.
Democrats started the
And-
KKK.
It was back before the big
Democrats
flip.
started the
I know,
KKK.
but it's fun to use that.
It's just like,
People
I
who
don't
don't know
understand.
history get like.
Big flip between fucking Democrats and
Oh,
Republicans.
sorry, I didn't mean to. We went up.
I apologize, sweetie. I'm drunk.
But even like, I mean, you look at like certain people now. They're like, oh, we don't want a wall for immigrants coming in. And did you hear the new one that's in New York right now?
What?
If you're in New York City and you actually call somebody an illegal
Oh,
immigrant
yeah. You
or
can
an
get
illegal
fined.
alien, you'll go to jail for 3 years and have a fine of $250,000. Oh my god!
It's a lot of money.
$200,000.
That's fucked.
I mean, you just shouldn't be an asshole, though.
Yeah, but what if they are an illegal
but
immigrant?
But what if they're not?
But who cares? You can't start making words illegal.
Yeah, but you also shouldn't be an asshole saying, you're an illegal immigrant with
But-
no basis for
okay.
factual statement.
Pretty soon Trump's going to make it illegal to make
all
fun
right,
of them
listen.
and go to jail.
You can't send someone to jail for wrong thought.
I know you can't, but you also
But
can't.
that's what
you
you're
can't send
doing.
someone to jail for being like, I think you're an illegal.
The thing I
That's
don't
like
get-
flipping a coin in the air and saying,
Yeah,
oh, yep, you
dude,
are. No, you're
okay,
not.
well, what if-
California also has a thing where if you use the wrong pronoun, you can go
Yeah,
to
you
jail
get-
in
So, I
federal
don't-
prison for 2 years.
I
What do
don't
you mean?
agree with any of that. I'm not saying it's good, but it's like both sides are fucking terrible.
Oh, I agree. I think they're arguing over stupid shit instead of worrying about same-sex marriage and abortions and all this stuff, which shouldn't be a government issue. It should be worrying about, I don't know, securing our borders and all this other stuff. And the Democrats that are pushing for all of this, having open borders and having no IDs to vote, are seriously, like, I don't understand. Like, I look at them and I'm like, okay, but if you look at every single one of their houses, they have an
Fences.
8-foot fucking wall
Yeah.
around their entire
And the
property
security force. And the state of the
with
art.
guns.
Bullshit. So how about that Yankees game last night?
I don't pay
That
attention to
sucks.
Fuck the
sports.
Yankees.
Fuck you,
I'm a
dude.
Mets fan. Fuck them.
Yankees.
I like how the
He
one
lives
from,
in New York.
yeah, the one from New York hates the Yankees, and the one from Rhode Island likes the
I wanna
Yankees.
What are you,
It's like rooting for the Yankees in New York is like rooting for Bill Gates to win the lottery.
All right.
I can't.
Dude, we had like a bad couple years, all right? We finally got a good team together. You
A
can't...
bad couple of years. You got Juan Carlos.
What are you, a Mets?
You got Aaron Judge.
Are you a Mets dude?
Okay.
Are you a Mets boy?
I said I'm a Met fan.
All right, yeah. Well, maybe your team could, try to win a couple
Well,
times.
we don't have the kind of money that they have where they
Well,
can go
I
out
mean,
and buy an entire farm system.
Well, when you win some games, you can get some money. It's not my fault, man.
At least my rookie beat your rookie's home run record.
All right,
in his first
I'll
year.
acknowledge that. Yeah, your rookie beat my rookie, but my rookie's in the playoffs, so.
Hey, we went to the World Series a couple years ago. We lost because we didn't have any pitching.
We've won it
But whatever.
27 times. That's the
Yeah, I
most
know, you
winning
won
team
27
in
times.
sports
Ooh.
history.
Anyway,
Sorry, I was trying to get
I
off
wanna-
the fucking
wait, no,
politics.
no,
I want to
This
get Matt.
is
I want to get
short.
Matt's opinion on this.
Definitely fucking took a weird turn.
I
Mike,
know, I tried
Hold
to
on.
bring it.
I want to get Matt's opinion on this. Do you think it's worth impeaching Trump right now, or you think it's just a big waste of time and money?
It's the only way that the Democrats can win the next election.
Agreed.
look, I don't
I
want
think that's
Trump
the
to
only-
get out of office because then Mike Pence is in office and he's a fucking cunt.
Yeah, but by the time they impeach him, he's probably not.
What they're gonna,
By the time he gets
what the
impeached,
Democrats
his
are trying
term is
to
going to be
do
up.
They're trying to they've been
It's
trying
a-
to get him out of office for the last since
3
he got
years.
elected. And if they get impeach Trump, then they're going to have to worry about Pence, and Pence is going to
Yeah,
then
but
use Pence.
the
Pence is gonna,
Senate- The Senate, after the impeachment goes through, and let's say the impeachment does go through, and for some reason the House is like, this is a genius thing to do, the Senate has to improve the impeachment. You think a Republican majority Senate's going to improve the... It's just like when Clinton got impeached. The House passed it, but the Senate said no, so he stayed in office. So Trump's House is going to say yes, Senate's going to say no.
Didn't Clinton
Big waste of
just
time.
resign?
No, that was
No.
Nixon.
Okay, yeah. Watergate. That was a
Yeah,
fun
but the
time.
difference between Trump and Clinton actually did something wrong.
Yeah,
Trump
Clinton
hasn't
perjured
done
himself
anything
on
wrong.
the stand.
Allegedly,
No, he
Trump
perjured.
has
He
not done
did.
something wrong.
Trump has yet to show me evidence, man.
That's why I said allegedly.
But whereas Clinton perjured himself and had a bunch of backdoor deals with China, that's why we're in such a sticky wicket with China.
Yeah.
How about we just go back to FDR with the New Deal, please?
I want
Those are
college
good days.
voyage.
Speaking of the good old days, what was some cool childhood toys and fads you guys remember?
My penis.
What was your favorite
Pogs.
go-to toy when you were growing up?
My penis.
That was in your
Pogs,
teen
Teenage
years.
Mutant
Talk about your
Ninja
childhood.
I liked not the little G.I. Joes, but like the 11-inch G.I. Joes.
Then you
Transformers.
could dress them up in cute uniforms.
No, between me and my two brothers, we had
Yeah.
maybe 100 G.I. Joes and tanks and planes and cars and
That's
stuff.
cool.
So
I think
like
I'm
we
just
would
gonna
set
buy
up
a new-
huge battles.
I'm gonna buy a new.
The army men,
What, Matt?
the little green army men.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the little. I had the after Toy Story came out.
Oh
I
my
got
God.
the official Toy Story bucket.
Side note, there's a big thing going on now that they're making them have army women with the army men now, the little green figures, so
Are
there's going
they
to be
cooking
women
and
now.
cleaning?
I mean, because it's current. I understand for now.
No, it was a big thing about the
Oh
little
my
girl.
God.
It's like, I love playing with the little army men, but I'm upset there's no army girls.
That's just spinning
No.
a story that
It
shouldn't
was.
be
It was.
spinning.
It was. I love playing with army men, but there's no girls. Did I do it right, Mom? Yeah,
Thanks.
that's what it was.
I can't
my
use
God.
any of this fucking footage.
I'm just speaking historically. The winning.
I can't use anything. Oh my god.
No, me and Chris are just doing a test to see who's listening.
Yeah.
So if he keeps saying something like this, see if we get
Chad
complaints like
told me
this.
to go off the
When there's
rails.
plenty of stuff that gets bleeped and none of it gets fucking used, you'll understand why. All the political stuff is fine, but as soon as Chris starts going on about bleep, it's fucking nope, that's it. Oh my god.
It's a
Can we
fact of life.
stop?
What was some good
So I
childhood
can
toys
use
you
the
had,
footage. What?
Matt? What was good childhood
said
toys you
Pogs.
had, Matt? You had the Pogs?
I said Pogs, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Hell yeah.
Legos.
Oh, Legos are still good.
They're so expensive.
My parents are too
I
cheap to
feel
buy
like
Legos.
When I was a
Mine too.
kid, I really liked the Technic ones because you can make like steering
The- the-
wheels,
the
steering
ones made
racks,
out of
and shit
metal?
Like that.
Is that the one you're talking about? The erector sets or
What?
whatever?
No, Lego had
Ki-
things where you can make cool
Oh, I didn't
mechanical
know
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called Lego Technic.
Yeah,
You
I
know
was-
what? I remember the commercial now.
I was way too poor. My parents were like, Legos are expensive. You're just gonna have this random box of Legos we got at the thrift store.
I got Mega Blocks.
Oh, I hated Mega Bloks.
They were like shitty Legos.
My
Yeah.
Nano was awesome.
Yeah.
I love you,
will-
Nano.
I also loved knock hockey. That was great.
What?
Was that little not a board game, but it was like the thing where you had the little.
Like table hockey, right?
No, it basically was it's two red hockey sticks and like a wooden board with a wooden puck, and you were able to bounce it off like they had like a little block in the front,
Yeah.
and you could
I
bounce
never
the puck off of
experienced
that,
that.
into the goal.
I didn't know you grew up in the 1930s. Jesus Christ.
I was raised by my grandparents, so
Oh,
I'm
alright.
an old soul.
That explains things.
Do you guys ever play Mousetrap when you were a kid?
Yeah.
And it
it's
took
trash.
way too long to make the thing,
Yeah,
and then you beat the
didn't
game
want to
before.
play it.
You beat the game faster than it took to put it together.
No, that's why you play Monopoly and you ruin everybody's
I
lives.
hate Monopoly.
I love Monopoly.
You sound like Monopoly because everybody's a
refuse.
quitter.
I refuse to play Monopoly.
Why?
What if we promise that we'll finish it?
No, do you know why Monopoly was invented? It was by an economics
we
professor
should
to
play it on stream
prove
together,
that
all of us.
capitalism was bad.
What'd you say, Matt?
And then he wound up turning it into a board game that sold billions
So
of
we should
copies. So,
play on
you know,
stream
capitalism.
because they have
Exactly.
Monopoly for the Switch.
That'd be
Yes, I'll buy it if I get to play.
fuck that. We're playing Risk.
cool. Yeah, we'll play Risk.
Stratego.
That's 2-player.
That's fine.
You can't play Stratego with 4 people. Unless you have to vote every single time you want to do something.
Then nothing gets done
Yeah,
ever.
exactly.
Do you have Risk on your
Like the United
PlayStation?
States government.
No.
Isn't Risk
But I
World
can
War
buy
II?
it. It's just
Yeah.
Risk in general.
Yeah.
Just
I know.
World Wars.
I mean, original pieces are from the Napoleonic era. It fights cannons and horses and musketmen.
Sadness.
I love the Napoleonic Wars. Napoleon was a cool guy.
Poor
and
guy.
it's going up again.
That's fine. I don't care. It'll sit. You guys will get intermittent video until we figure it out.
Poor guy gets sent to an island.
Fuck him. He was a cunt. Who cares?
What are you talking about? He was genius. He came into post-revolutionary France, went, wow, you guys just spent the past decade murdering everybody. I'm emperor now. Fight me.
Let them eat cake and I'm beheaded.
Nope, that was Marie Antoinette, and that was about 20 years earlier.
I know, that's...
Right, and that was pre-revolution France.
I know that's what led to revolution.
I know.
That's why I made the comment.
I know, I thought you were attributing that to
No, I'm not.
Napoleon. I love the French Revolution. I've read about a lot about it.
I loved World War II.
I'm reading
read
a
all
new
the stuff
book,
about
and
that.
I recommend this book to people if you guys want to read something interesting.
Don't point at the camera if it's not working.
I'm used to it working, so I'm used to talking to my...
We should just use the fucking old fucking webcam. God damn it.
At this point, we might as well switch. But...
Fuck, just give me $40 so we can buy an $80 webcam that's decent. Not you, him.
I mean, I'd be willing to chip in, I guess.
I don't even have 20.
Just
I
get a
played a good time.
Logitech 920.
What?
You get a Logitech 920 webcam.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. It's like $80 at Best Buy.
No, it's not. You go to Target, it's like 20.
Dang, son.
No, I'm gonna get like the 4K one so it looks halfway decent.
That's an overkill.
At that distance, 4K looks like fucking 1080. That thing's meant for like 3 feet away.
Most people don't have 4K computers.
He
Then
does
you
have
don't need a
point.
4K computer.
A lot of people are going to watch it on their phone, so it's going to fucking get put down to 360p anyway.
This is 4K though.
I don't know, man. I don't own a phone. I own a phone, but I don't use it.
I don't know. I'm from the 1920s. I still use rotary.
I didn't
Chris
own a
finally
phone.
got a smartphone like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't own a
What kind
cell
of
phone. Let me find out. It's Chinese.
Ching chong bing bong.
It's a ZTE, and it's AT&T. And
It's Motorola ZTE.
I got it for $30.
That's fine.
And
It works.
it works.
This cost me a lot more than I would like to admit right now.
I know people that are like, dude, I need to save up $800 for a new phone. And it's like, I need to save $800 for a new car. Like, what the fuck? Fuck you and your phones.
So what I find funnier about this entire situation is the fact that, like, if you looked at Matt and I based on, like, just general opinions, you would take us as very opposite people. But after everything's said and done, I'm just a person who agrees with things that are logical. So I don't care. Plus, Matt's an awesome guy, so I'm not going to fucking shit in his mouth because, you know, I'd rather have a conversation than bitch about things. Which is where most of the world comes to an issue.
It's almost like people forget politics isn't be-all, end-all, and you can just talk to people.
It's where they forget separation of church and state, be a human being, because we're all human beings, we all deserve to live happily.
Not all of us.
60% of us.
Shit.
I still say that you should take if you really want to solve all the climate change, just start taking warning labels off of products.
God, that's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, it was...
Just take the fucking warning label off the goddamn Windex. No.
Come on! Get back when you...
Fuck you, you wrote that? That's shitty. Welcome back to your original Just Drop. Can you push the start button on the back of the camera, by the way?
Yes, since I'm up.
I apologize for throwing it, by the way. That was churlish.
If the camera was on, it would have looked good.
It's on the back side. It's the one that has the red dot next to it.
I know. I play with cameras.
It's alright. It's like playing with yourself. Hold on. You gotta push it one more time. There you go. Clap sync. There you go. I'm so happy we have Matt here.
Yeah, well, my phone's about to die in the next, 3 seconds. I'm at, 2%.
Alright, I love you. Go follow his shit. You're gonna see it on the screen again. It's on Instagram, Devoted Saint Retro. He's amazing.
Yeah, and you have an exclusive. I am looking to open up my website,
Why not?
which is going to be devotedsaintretro.com on November, midway through November, so November 15th.
You heard it here first. It's coming out this Friday, which is...
What was that again? Devoted Saints.
November, not October. November. Next month.
And it was Devoted Saint Retro
Yes.
at YouTube and whatnot. I'm trying to do you a
just
plug and I'm not doing a good job.
devotedsaintretro.com.
.com.
All right.
.com.
It's a legit website. We still gotta make that infomercial for you. Ooh, if we make the infomercial for you, can you put it on your website?
Absolutely. I have a blog post on the website. I have to start filling out all of this stuff. If you guys want to check it out, I have it up right now, but it's not complete. So it's still saying under construction. But
Right. Well, hopefully either today or next week we'll film the thing for you.
Absolutely. I can even send you more stuff if you want.
No, send it to
There you
me because I'll pay you for it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
All right. Thank you for having me. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, dude.
Peace.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend's calling now.
Yeah, I know.
Girlfriend, fiance, what have you. It's 7:30. I need to sober up.
It's really 7:30.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't start filming
Till 6
till
o'clock.
6, yeah.
That's alright. This has been going for 49 minutes. Probably like 10 minutes. 10 minutes of it is useless because, you know, you're shouting crazy shit. He's shouting crazy shit. Like,
How dare you censor us?
shut your mouth. Sitting here and thinking about it right now, especially when it comes to Matt, I do apologize. It's odd because, like, I don't give a fuck about what your, like, political opinion, religious view is, but just don't try to stuff it down anybody's throat because you're not making yourself a good point. Let people get married no matter what the fuck they want. Let people, you know, roll vagina lips into penises and penises unroll them into vaginas. I don't give a fuck.
Disagree with that.
Who gives a fuck? Just let people be happy. That's my goal.
Are you okay with people cutting themselves, like, on their wrists?
I mean, if they do it correctly, sure.
Population birth control.
What about those people that put, like, the weird studs underneath their skin?
I hate that.
That's weird.
So, I don't know. I'm anti-body modification in any way, shape, or form.
So you're anti this?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it to myself, but at least you're not mutilating your own genitals.
That's the thing. Like, there's a certain line to where it goes.
Don't mutilate your genitals.
Just don't fuck with your body in ways that it shouldn't be.
Like chopping your dick off and turning it into a vagina.
Alright, well,
Don't do that. Because it never works, man. You should read the horror stories. That's the reason their suicide rate is 40%.
yeah, but you're also reading the stories from people that have, like, had horrible situations, whereas there are also the other side, if you look at the 60%, the people who are happy with what's going on.
Like,
I don't know.
I can name one who had a tragic thing and they put it on the television for us all to watch.
I can name one that's currently going through it.
Yeah, okay, currently going through it. I'm talking about one that went through it. Do you ever see that show, I Am Jazz? It's fucking Lynchian. It's fucking insane. It's this little boy who was given fucking hormone replacement therapy at age 3.
But is that because of the parents or because he wanted it?
At age 3,
You don't have the cognitive ability to make a choice.
it turned, because it doesn't have genitals anymore, it turned to its parent and went, I'm a girl! And they went, alright, hormones, chop your dick
No,
off.
after 18, when you have cognitive control of your body.
Problem is, you're ending puberty at that point, and if you start replacing hormones at that exact moment, it's gonna fucking ruin everything. But anyway, so this thing has the fucking surgery on the vagina and gets its penis was vestigial and useless and like this big, so they couldn't use it to turn it into a vagina, so they had to use part of her colon, so her vagina smells like shit 24/7. Then it collapsed in on itself and required emergency surgery, and they describe it as a catastrophic failure. And this was like some of the top of the line
Where did
plastic
this
surgeon.
go?
It was on TLC, man. It's called I Am Jazz. It's fucking insane.
That's
Where
more
did we
along.
go?
That's more along the lines of like those parents being like, "I can't change my baby's diaper if it doesn't give me consent." It's like,
and that's
shut the
where we're
fuck up.
going, man.
Not with all of us, but I think like 20%.
We need a
And it's the 20% that's the loudest. That's the
Like
issue.
I was telling you, I just can't. Like I really hope when Riley grows up, we're out of this outrage culture.
I can't express
What was I asking?
how little I think this video is gonna make to YouTube.
Do you want to talk about what we were talking about your daughter on the pier?
No.
We can't. We can
It
talk
wasn't-
after
Did
the
you
cameras.
did you
are-
actually hear about like all the women athletes now like going on strike and everything about all like the transgender guys becoming women?
Yeah.
It's one of those issues that I have.
Like
I
just
have an issue with that because you can't change bone structure, you can't change muscle density, you can't change the physiological aspect of your muscles are bigger than a female's muscles,
Your
which
bones
means
are
you
denser.
can do bigger and better things.
You were built for labor.
And that's why you have like all these like guys who make themselves women breaking all these records, just destroying people.
Bruce Jenner.
So it's not really fair for all.
Caitlyn.
Like that's like who's that weightlifter that you were talking about? The transgender weightlifter.
that's one of the
Oh,
impressive
I wasn't talking about
records.
I wasn't talking about the weightlifter. I was talking about the rugby team.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah. The refs are like all quitting because all like the
all
you
these
could tell.
refs who work for like the International Rugby League or whatever it would be called all quit their job at once because they started letting transgendered men into the league, and these men are all like 6'8", like 280 pounds, playing with like 5'6", 130-pound women.
Like,
and
there could be a different section for all that weird
shit. The reason they're
shit.
quitting, the reason the refs, and this is their blatant statement for quitting, this is what they went to the press with. We are quitting due to the amount of broken bones in the sport. Meaning these men are running up to women and just, bah! And just caving their faces in. And like, it's like, nah.
It's like, it's one of those issues where it's like, this is going to be one of those real charged ones. I think we're going to get another comment, like the circumcision video.
Good.
Just going to put it out
Fuck
there.
yourself.
Look, they fucked up on my penis. You want to get a kid circumcised? Let them do it. You don't want to get it circumcised? Don't do it.
I am
Get
eternally
over it.
grateful for my parents
Just
getting me circumcised.
worry about phimosis.
Just worry about
Look,
yourself.
here's what I'm going to worry about. I'm going to worry about the
Phimosis is
fact
when your
that...
pee hole doesn't open enough.
Yeah.
You can't peel the foreskin back.
And you have to, like, force it
You
back.
have to force it back slowly over time until eventually it stretches out and you can get the head of your penis out. Because if you don't do that, the head of your penis will get the dick cheese and like rot off.
Plus, you can't get an erection properly, and it'll rip it
It'll
anyways.
tear
so
it
it's ruin
open
your
and there'll
life.
just be blood and stuff. And
Surprise!
see, circumcision is okay sometimes.
Holy shit. Dude, episode 51, I thought it was going to be fun and shit.
You
It
fucking-
started off great, and then it just went to this, and it's like, alright, yeah.
You brought me back. You told me to get drunk, and then you told me to go off the rails.
I didn't tell you to get drunk and go off the rails. That's all this one. But anyway, I don't care. Like, it's whatever. But the bigger thing that I'll have to say is, like, I'm more about let people be happy. So if...
I thought that was like a fucking air raid siren.
Yeah.
Like,
I got scared.
I got panicked, legitimately
It's like,
panicked.
I don't want to
for a
fucking
second.
die right here.
It's like, can I not die in here? Can I die with my
I
girlfriend?
was gonna say, hand me another beer. Fuck
You
it.
just fucked the wrong.
Right? If
go
we're
play
getting-
Mario.
We're getting
But, like, let gay people get married. Who gives a fuck?
yeah, well, obviously, because they're not hurting nobody.
Like, and I think George Carlin said it the best. I'll quote George Carlin till I die. Who's having less abortions than gay people? Nobody. So let gay people get married and make an ally that you know is going to work for you.
Yeah, but
You know, my new child is the size of a wild strawberry today.
I was going to make a horrible fucking...
oh god, I thought you were talking about Riley. I was like, strawberry? What are you fucking talking?
Fucking
Those
big
wild strawberries again, fucking
I
big.
was like, wait, World Hunger's a thing still?
But it's like, I don't... It's like people who freak out about genetic...
GMOs,
Yeah, genetic engineering.
genetically modified organisms.
Yeah, like, it's what happened with wheat. You want to know why it
Corn.
doesn't die so quickly? Hey, guess what? They bred it with a different type of wheat that didn't
Dude.
get sick to that.
Have you ever seen the picture of the dairy cow with like a wild cow? The dairy cow's like 4 times as big and all that
Yeah.
shit. And it's like, well, yeah, because for thousands of years we've been making them bigger and bigger and dumber and dumber.
It's like chickens. You ever see an old ass chicken?
Yeah.
Skinny.
Little grouse is like this big, and then you got modern chickens that are like that big. And they own modern
That's what
chickens
Dick
go through
Cheney got
their
confused with.
modern chickens go through their menstrual cycle like twice a week, whereas like regular chickens do it like once a month. That's why we have eggs.
Shit
So
happens.
if you like eggs, shut the fuck up about animals.
If you like
Yeah.
existing. Like, I don't care about people who are vegetarian, don't care about people who are vegan. Just
I-
don't stuff it in my ass like it belongs there.
No, I think veganism is wrong. Cam Newton, the professional quarterback for the Panthers, I don't know shit about football, but I know this, right? He was like the young gun. He was like the hot shit, right? And then one day, I think his wife convinced him to go vegan. The next season, he was injured. The season after that, he was injured. The season after that, he was injured. And it's like, bro, you cut meat out of your diet and you're doing physical activity.
It's the easiest way to get protein and vitamin B12, which are two very big things that your body needs if you're going to
Well, the
be
biggest
doing
problem
dumb
is
shit like
most
that.
vegans don't take the vitamins, do all the stuff that you need to if you're going to be vegan. They're just like, I'm just going to eat like pasta and weird shit.
I remember my brother's ex-girlfriend was vegan to lose weight, and every day she was like, I don't get why fucking people choose to do this. This is so stupid.
My girlfriend did that until Thanksgiving, and I made bacon mac and cheese, and she was like, I need it. And I was
Dude,
like,
do you know what the statistic is for vegans eating meat while drunk? Do you know how many of them do it?
I don't want to know because it's broken.
95%. Isn't that fucking insane?
It's awesome. I didn't know if I knew it would clap sync, but there it is now.
Yeah.
I just remember, like, this girl I wanted to date a long time ago. I was at a bar. She was
It's
like,
Patty.
no. Her, like, MySpace
Patty.
name was, like, vegan, her name. And she was
Vegan
like, I'm a
Patty.
vegan, I'm a vegan. And all of a sudden I was at a bar and she, like, ran up. She's like, I just had a chicken parm. I'm not vegan anymore. And I'm like,
Liar. Wait, so you were trying to date this girl and MySpace was a thing? Was
Yeah.
this 30 years ago?
yeah.
Okay.
25, actually. But it's like, just, again, like, I don't care. Just, if you don't stuff shit in my face, I'm happy.
Speaking of MySpace, they closed my high school bands page. That
Really?
pisses me off.
Why?
Because we didn't use it for like 15
Oh,
years.
then there's a fucking
But it's like,
explanation.
come
No,
on,
I just
man.
remember like wanting to go on MySpace to look at all the old pictures I had and
What about-
nothing's on there.
What
anymore.
about Tom?
I remember MySpace used to
Remember
have that hot or not thing,
Yeah.
remember? And then
What?
every so often you'd get a naked lady and you were like, fuck yeah!
You're like, hot!
10! Boom, 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 boom!
I blew the fucking audio out.
Yeah, you peaked. P-popped your Wilson.
Look, I peaked about 3 years ago. This has all just been downhill. It still will be.
That hits way too hard. Fuck.
I'm 24. How do you think that makes me feel?
Chris is like, I'm almost 30.
Yeah, at 24 I was doing
Women.
stuff. Yeah, I was doing illegal things with illegal...
Allegedly. I don't know.
I was injecting and snorting and
The best thing that I... Alright, well...
doing all sorts of crazy shit.
The best thing I can say is, like...
Now I'm on a podcast. My life turned out great. It's turning off again.
I don't care. It'll be fine. Get over it. I'll start the recording sooner or later.
Every time it turns off, it's going to be me pointing at it and announcing.
But, just, like, be happy with the people that are in your lives. Like, I'll say this. I quit my job, old job. It was Papa Gino's. I can say that now because I don't fucking work for them completely and I'm not the manager. But, I made... What's scary is I've only worked with a girl for 3 months. Her name's Juliana. Hi, Juliana, if you watch this. And she cried because, like, I left.
Oh.
And, like, I only worked with her for 3 months, but the fact that I made that big of an impact on her life to, like, make her feel that way is one of my favorite things.
Aren't you a fucking narcissist?
I don't give a fuck about myself. That's what's scarier.
Holy shit.
But it's like...
Dude, I'm so important. She
No,
cried
so
after
here's
3
the
months.
issue. Working in the place that I worked in, the general manager, who Chad worked with before,
Ugh.
is a 10 out of 10 piece of shit. Like, I've limited care to say that in this point in time.
Would you kill him before Hitler?
No, because Hitler was a massive piece of shit.
Well, I guess he's not a 10 out of 10 then.
Okay, 9.5 out of 10. Excuse me, princess. But, like, the guy, like... Outside
Told
of
me to do this.
outside of work, I don't think he's that big of an asshole. But like at work, he's way too focused about nonsense that doesn't matter. So it's like he makes work horrible to deal with.
Dude, I remember
And
one of the last times I worked with him.
my
was a-
job to make it fun.
One of the last times I worked with him was a Friday, and like it wasn't even busy, and I came in like later shift. We had no boxes for pizzas. Friday night, we were starting to get busy.
But he told you to make them. He was like, "We need boxes made."
No, it wasn't even that.
Or why aren't boxes made?
No, I had my 2 bench people over there doing fine. And I'm over there making boxes really fast, trying to stock it. He yells at me. He's like, "You're doing this in the middle of a Friday rush." I'm like, "Dude,
We
have
have
like
none.
2 tickets.
Yeah.
They got this." Like, and he's like, "Blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Look at the boxes." And he's like, "Yeah."
at the
And I'm
boxes.
like,
Look
how many
back to
boxes
me.
are over there? He's like, "Not a lot." I'm like, "Exactly. It's Friday. We're going to need the boxes." I was pissed.
That's
Yeah.
back when Cranston was good. Now it's a Bajas.
That was when, like, Ray and everybody was like, I think you might have, like, an authority problem with, like, your other managers. I'm like, I just don't like dumbness.
Dude, so I don't care if you listen to this, but the current area manager, she asked me, she's like, "How's Chad doing?" And I'm like,
I never had a problem with Lisa. That's why I feel bad that you did.
I didn't have a problem with her. I had a problem when she fucking decided to make me shave over like less than half an inch of hair. Like, and then she took it offensively when I was like, "Yeah, I could be sarcastic and tell you I'm a practicing Muslim and that's why I'm not gonna shave." Then she got all fucking bent out of shape and exercised her authority about it. Like, get the fuck over it. I didn't want to shave. I don't want to shave, but I'm gonna do it for my new job because they actually treat me well.
Every job interview I've ever been to, they've gone, "Do you think you can cut the hair?"
And you're like,
And
"Nope."
I always look them in the eye and I go, "Absolutely fucking," I don't say fucking, but I go, "Absolutely not." And they go, "Are you sure?" And I go, "If you're going to make me cut my hair, it's not worth the money or my time." And then they're like, "Okay." And then I don't get the job, because I was super rude.
That's
Well, I
kind
mean,
of-
you can get a job with us on just your average.
You guys don't pay
He's
me.
interning right now.
I'm not interning. I'm the fucking show now.
I don't get paid.
People are going to tune in to hear what wacky shit comes out of my mouth.
It's not wacky. It's fucking crazy. But I love the crazy, so I'll take it.
I had another fucking plot point and I can't remember it.
Of what?
Just in general.
plot point.
Yeah, like something I wanted to talk about.
Just a quick clap sync, please. There you go. That's what I'm looking for, Chad. Need those
Oh.
quick clap syncs.
I guess this isn't an irrational fear, but I never realized. This is where I'm going back to fears.
Leslie mentioned me in her story. Go check her shit out. This is October 14th. A brand new website is up. It's amazing. Back to Chris, though.
A fear I used to deal with when I was a kid was my dad was a cop and he would do third shift, which is when all the crime would happen.
All the terrible shit.
Every night at bedtime, Dad's like, I'm going to work, and he's got his gun and shit, and it's like, I might never see you.
And you looked
again.
at him, it's like, I love you, don't die.
Well, no, because it was more like, shut the fuck up and go to bed. And it was like, all right, Bob, and then, you know.
You're like,
Not even Dad, it's like, Bob.
no, Chris is like, Bob, just be careful. Shut the fuck up. I'm fine. You pussy.
It was when I was waking up to go to school, he was going to bed. When I was coming home from school, he was waking up to go to work. So like we never hung out when I was little, and it was always he'd come home and his knuckles would be all fucked up, and he'd have a black eye, and he'd be like, I want to fucking bed, and she'd be like, all right. And then later on, when we started having police parties and other cops would come over, they'd be like, dude, your dad's fucking badass. And I was like, what? And he was like, there's this kid at the top of the stairs with a katana threatening to kill his mom, and Bob just ran up the stairs and drilled him in the face and knocked him out with one punch.
And you were just giving everybody high
And I
fives.
was
You're like,
like,
yeah, he's awesome.
That's my dad, I guess.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, dude.
Do you ever look at his hands? If you get a chance, look at his fucking knuckles. Every single one is broken. It's fucking insane. His pinky is bent inwards at like a 90-degree angle.
God have mercy.
His dad's our boss. That's why Chris got fired.
Yeah.
And then rehired.
And then rehired that.
The next, I'm talking to him like, dude, you're not fired. Just come in the next day.
Well, I was
so the
kinda
next
like-
day he's like talking to his mom. She's like, just go to work.
I was like, dude, in the back of my head, I was like, please just let me be fired. Let me be done with it.
No, but then the
You're
next
like, let
day,
it happen.
so the next day he looks at me. He's like, you know what? I need to go poop. And in my head, I'm like, shit, he's quitting on us.
No, I don't.
I thought that was just him being like, you know what? I don't want to do this right now.
I've never quit a job. I've only ever been fired.
I've only ever... Well, I got fired from Dunkin' Donuts for being on my phone, but the guy just didn't like me.
I resigned.
I got fired from the zoo for not being up to zoo staff quality or
That was
whatever.
bullshit.
I resigned and my uncle died.
It's because I was banging one of the supervisors and I was banging the photo girl, and the guy who fired me was jealous that
But
I
he's
was
still not sleeping with me.
good. Yeah, I like a certain type of woman.
Am I not good enough for you?
Chris likes the ones that are like addicted to crack.
No, not. God damn it, dude. I almost fucked a crackhead.
Oh my god!
Um,
Jesus Christ! Can't put any of this in the fucking title to get clickbait. Crackhead! Yeah, great.
I almost fucked a crack. I invited her into my vehicle for coitus, and then she announced that she does crack, and then I realized the huge mistake I made. And then proceeded to sit with her for 45 to 50 more minutes of going, yeah, that's cool, I guess.
It's like, get out of my car, I gotta go to work
Did I
and
ever
beat
tell you a
off.
story about how I was really drunk and I almost accidentally smoked crack?
Dude,
I'm sorry, there's no accidentally smoked crack.
No.
This is what drunk Chad wanted to try.
No. I was at this party and I go upstairs and these two girls are there.
They're obvious. Did they have the tinfoil? Were they like freebase?
No, it's like this little like metal crack pipe thing.
Oh, I had one of those. I used to smoke weed out of it. I didn't smoke crack out of it.
Allegedly.
No.
Oh, that's another story I gotta
It's
tell
alright.
after this too. But I go up the
After the
stairs
camera's off.
and I'm wicked drunk and I'm talking to them and they're like, hey, you want to hit this? And at the time, like, even now, but I don't smoke weed. So I was like, oh, no thanks. And they're like, ha ha ha, okay. Because I was like, I don't smoke weed. So they start laughing at me. So I go downstairs and this kid goes upstairs and he runs down and he's like, yo, those motherfuckers are smoking crack up there. And I'm
Wait,
like,
you couldn't like smell it?
I was drunk. I never smelled.
True.
I never smelled crack before.
When you smell it, you're like, that smells like chemicals burning, and it's not good.
I never smelt it before, and I was really drunk, so I'm like, whatever. And I'm like, those fucking bitches.
I almost smoked meth in I think it was Pittsburgh. Again, same scenario.
Yeah.
Drunk after a show, some guy's like, yo, you guys are great, you want to smoke? And I was like, what is it? And he was like, meth. And I was like, absolutely not. And if he had just been like, no, just hit it, I would have been like, of course, you know? I'm going to turn down drugs?
Did I tell you I started working at a bar, Chris?
Yeah, he works at a bar. He works at a bar.
Why are you laughing?
With my older brother.
You shouldn't work at a bar, Chad, if this is any explanation of what happens when you're with alcohol.
I can be professional. But
And
anyway.
my older brother's there. You know how fucking cool he is. So Chad isn't safe hands. Give me another beer.
Wait, is it your older brother?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
The younger one is like ex-marine.
so it's the one that I called cute.
My little brother.
He was on our show.
My little brother just got a job
No, what?
down at Fogarty doing security.
Really?
Yep.
Those guys do a lot of work.
No, they don't.
I know. It's
I know.
sarcasm.
I'm so fucking. He's getting a government salary again, and,
Jesus
and he's
Christ.
gonna squander it again because the kid is short-sighted.
Costumes and cars.
Costumes and cars.
No, but the other night, Andrew's girlfriend, his brother, manages the bar. So she goes in before me and Andrew, and she runs out. She's like, "There's a fight." This fucking wicked old dude started like smoking weed at it's a cigar bar.
It's a good story. It's a cigar bar, so you're allowed to
It's
smoke.
a cigar bar. So the dude starts smoking weed. So we go in there. He starts throwing chairs and stuff. And me and Andrew are like, "God damn it!" So we have to go like confront him and everything, calm him down. But he's not calming down. So Andrew goes to the left side of him. I go around him, put him in a nice full Nelson, and throw his ass out. And I felt fucking badass.
My brother's been a bouncer for like 5 years, and his favorite thing to do is beat the shit out of drunks.
I would love to be a bouncer.
No, his brother's like, "I'll never be the first one to hit somebody."
His whole plan is to get the drunk guy to punch out so he can take out all those years of childhood aggression. I hate you, Dad!
I just like everybody at the bar was like, that was fast action. I'm like, I don't know. And Andrew, the whole night, Andrew's like, "My adrenaline's still going." I'm just like, eh.
You should have had him go jerk off in the bathroom. Or like,
Jesus Christ.
Go get a level head, Andrew.
Andrew, go work some stuff out.
I mean, your girlfriend's your boss, so.
You could have just fucked her right then and there, right? And no one would have said shit because you just get him in a full
That was a
Nelson.
fucking long night, too, because then the bartender ended up quitting.
That night? Battery died this time.
Hey! Oh well.
But yeah, that was a fun second day. But anyway.
I would like to be a bouncer, but I am 5'6", 120 pounds, so that
It's all about how you present yourself. You could do that crazy small guy thing.
My whole thing is like, every fight I've gotten into, the second the person's in my face, I go, "I'm gonna stab you." Like, straight up, dude.
That's some kinky shit.
Like, you're gonna win the fight.
That's what I'm saying. You could do the crazy thing.
You're
I
gonna
have a knife.
beat the shit out of me. You're gonna knock some teeth out of my mouth, but I'm gonna get your kidney. You know, like, I'm gonna get you.
Like, you may knock me out, but you're going to be hurting.
I'm gonna get you.
So it's going to be worth it, sir.
And then I got big old Brad standing behind me, like, "Go ahead, swing." And then they're like, "Oh, it's a
The guy
Chinese."
goes to like,
Nope, not today.
The guy goes to like punch you, and you see a hand go like.
It's happened a couple times.
Kung Fu grip, man. It works.
Chris wasted is hilarious.
I'm not even drunk. This is...
No, I'm saying wasted though.
Oh, wasted is bad.
I saw him one time. We were like wicked drunk at a house party, and him and his like ex-friend tried wrestling me. So they kept like jumping at me. I kept having to like throw them off me, and eventually I got too tired.
Were we doing our Macho Man and Hulk impersonations
Oh my
and trying to
God.
be the Mega Powers?
Jesus Christ.
Me and this kid Dietrich, who is a scumbag, used to like we'd go to house parties.
You heard it here first.
We kind of looked similar.
I just shot the camera. It's not even
Yeah,
on.
yeah, I know.
One has a beard, one doesn't.
But
That was
we
before
both
he
had,
had the beard,
we both had
probably, too,
long
right?
blonde hair, and people would confuse us for brothers all the time. So we just started rolling with
Brother.
it. And then we realized, like, oh god, these people don't know us. We can be anyone we want. So we just started playing characters every house party, and everyone was so drunk that even though I talked to you like 4 days ago, you still don't know who I am.
This is going to come off this bottle.
We would
It's
do dumb
irritating.
shit. We convinced everyone that our friend Josh was moving to Argentina to pursue a career in Latin pop.
And he's like a tall ginger kid.
And his name was Red Fuego.
I mean, look. That'd be fucking amazing.
And the best part is I went online and I found a bunch of Argentinian Latin pop songs, and I was like, no, Josh made these. You know, he's big in Argentina. He's going to pursue a career. He's going to make it big. And everyone was like, dude, Josh, it was so great. You know, I'm happy for you. And they're like hugging him and shit.
And he's like, what the fuck's going on?
No, he was in on it.
Oh, all right.
He was like, oh, you know, I go where the music tells me to go. And it was fucking amazing. And then next party, he was like, oh, I couldn't get a ticket. And everyone believed him. Because why would you lie about something like that unless you're insane?
At least we're giving me more footage that I can work with now.
I know, I'm trying to be PG.
I don't care if you're PG. PG-13 is fine.
Well, we've been rated R like 90% of our episodes.
Look, we haven't been rated triple fucking X. We're not going to.
On that note, thanks for watching Just Your Average Podcast.
You can't even fucking outro it. You're drunk like I am.
I am not drunk.
I definitely shouldn't
All
have
I'm
drank as
saying
much.
is, couple thousand years.
Okay,
Thanks for
well,
watching.
Hi,
This is Chad.
I'm real Chris. That's other Chris. That's Chad.
Chris.
Just call me-
Thanks for watching Just Your Average
I
Podcast.
said other Chris. I'm
I
real
know, but
Chris.
it's gonna turn into Chris. I guarantee it.
Hey, no, because I'll cut it out so it doesn't happen.
But like, even saying like, I'll cut it out. Now people are gonna be like,
Don't worry about it. The Pornhub logo will be over your face
Okay.
for most of it. Go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, like and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook. Follow us on Anchor, Spotify, iTunes. It's Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. You can find us all
Yeah,
there.
you're talking to the camera, but it's off.
I don't care.
Hit that bell to be notified.
Bye. Love you, Mom.
Smash that like button.
Yeah.
Smash it like never mind.